Hello, so I will talk about the National Day in Romania. So the National Day is celebrated on December the 1st. From a historical point of view, Romanians have achieved the unification of all regions of Romania. Indeed, before that, there were four different regions. So the Moldavia, Transylvania, Bukovina, and south of Romania. The Act of the Great Union was signed on December the 1st, 1918 in Alba Iulia. Every year, Romania organizes lots of festivities to celebrate this day. As for July 14th in France, there are fireworks, the Great Parade of the Army in Bucharest and in the regions, concerts, shows, religious commemoration. However, the most important and specific thing of Romania is still the wearing of the traditional costumes. The Romanian blouse, a symbol of national identity, is one of the most spectacular elements of traditional Romanian culture. It's not just a cloth, it's a symbolic extension of the human body, supposed to connect the sky to the earth. Worn daily by people from traditional communities, but also and especially during important moments in their lives, the Romanian blouse remains a reference identity. Each region has its own type of costumes, its colors, its forms, and its meaning. Some differences are given by the climate, light and easy to wear costumes in the southern regions, and with fur in the north. Moreover, colors have a special role in traditional clothing. Black represents mourning and white peace, red is blood, life, love. The yellow shades mean light, youth, hospitality. Green also represents the fertility of the earth and hope. And finally, blue is the symbol of the beauty and vitality in the running waters and the sky. The elements that can be seen on Romanian blouses are not simple drawings, but magical symbols that have the role of bringing the chance to lovers of the Romanian blouse to protect them from bad spirits and also from evil. That's why the Romanian costume is important in the Romanian culture and fascinates the whole world. Even I had the chance to live the National Day like Romanian students. Indeed, we had the opportunity to wear the famous Romanian blouse. We discovered how Romanian students celebrated the National Day at school. In fact, almost every student wore the traditional costume, which is transmitted from generation to generation. Furthermore, we had a music class where we were able to sing some traditional songs from Romania that you will listen in our video at the end of the presentation. These songs tell the different parts of Romania history and show that even though there were a lot of difficult periods, Romania is still strong. And finally, in Romania, they have a traditional dance that they dance during important events like the National Day. This day can be associated with freedom of expression. Indeed, during the Ceausescu period, the freedom of expression didn't exist. There was fear and lack of general trust. The trip was an utopia for the citizens. Those in power were afraid that in traveling, citizens would discover a new way of life better than theirs. That's why they rebelled against the power. Therefore, the National Day can celebrate all freedoms they won after the revolt. It can also help the Romanians be proud of their country, be proud of the natural beauty, the cultural aspects, traditions, food, the history, be proud as a Romanian because Romania is a wonderful country which they can be proud of.
Okay, so I try to do more quickly because I know how people want to go home. So I speak about what does the Romanian school for its students. In first, I do a little comparison between them. Like in Romania, they don't have a break for lunch. The timetable is different. They have an English lab. So our classes are different too. And the same thing are maybe the classes, the disposition of the classes. At first, the timetable permit to do some activities or to have more private lessons. Secondly, thanks to the relation between the student and the teacher, there is greater understanding, which facilitates the success of the student. Then they do events like toys collect or charity day, and it's very good for a student. Furthermore, with the club, they can speak together about what they like. Also, the teacher can have just one part of the classes in the laboratory of English. The room have a sofa and create an atmosphere more relaxed. In my opinion, the reading is different from the beginning of the class in the hand, and I think it's a music choice make people happy. I think having 15 minutes of class and after 10 minutes for break is beneficial for people, and not just for students but for the teachers too. Besides, the teacher move in classes and not the contrary. For me, it's better because we don't have a lot of people in the corridor and it's not a bottling like here. The decoration with painting, grow, photo, statue, flower give a pretty image of school, and you're not oppressed and you feel good. The drawback are not having break, but maybe tackle a small inconvenience because they have 10 minutes, and during this, which they can have snack and take it off. Despite this, a canteen is still available to students. They can also eat before or after school, thanks to their timetable. For me, the classroom need to be rejuvenated since some tables are low and we have limited difficulty passing our legs. And I was thinking at the beginning that not having a breakthrough going to be a downside, but it's not at all. Didn't make much difference. As you may notice, there are very little inconvenience in the Romanian school. She do everything she can to push her student up to excel level. Teachers are always listening to their student, which one again create a good working atmosphere. Everything is put in place to make students feel good about studying and processing very quickly. All of their effort having worked very well for them, since their levels are really incredible, whether in science, language, or any subject. Thank you.